Welcome to another Conservative Lion. Make sure you hit the like on the way in if you don't mind. So I was watching a video that I got on my news feed, and a El Paso, Texas judge named Richardo Samaniego. I don't know if I'm saying his last name right. I'm probably butchering it. But anyway, he called Representative Chip Roy's remarks on the border racist because Chip Roy stated that we were being invaded. And you know that's a no word for the left. They believe that invasion is totally politically incorrect. But if you look at what's happening in our country, especially on that southern border, it is an invasion that's happening. I think the numbers say that somewhere around 4 million illegal immigrants have entered this country since Joe Biden took power back in 2021. That is remarkable. Within 2 years, we're halfway through this bozo's presidency, and we've had 4 million illegal immigrants. That's 2 million per year. 1 million every 6 months. That is remarkable. Now, I don't have the actual video of the exchange between the judge Richardo Samaniego and Chip Roy, but I do have the audio, and it's just a few. I'll do about 30-45 seconds of it. Just listen to this exchange.
Migrant surge, both recently and nearly 4 years ago, when border communities such as mine were faced with unprecedented numbers of migrants who were seeking to enter our country through El Paso. We have learned how to safely, humanely, and expeditiously treat asylum seekers who pass through our community on their way to unite with sponsors. I'm here today to share the El Paso story, a success story which strikes a delicate balance between security and compassion. However, before I tell you the story, I must disabuse you of information which I personally know to be false. There is no open border in El Paso. Immigrants seeking asylum largely present themselves to Border Patrol for processing. El Paso is required to abide by the same immigration laws that other border communities must follow. There is no invasion of migrants in our community, nor are there hordes of undocumented immigrants committing crimes against citizens or causing havoc in our community. Claiming this continues a false racist narrative against these individuals to perpetuate violence that the El Paso community is all too familiar with.
The earlier testimony that you had before, you testified that this effort to want to secure the border is racist. So here's a question for you. 50% of Border Patrol are Hispanic. Border Patrol overwhelmingly wants us to change policies to secure the border. Not just as some are testifying that we need more resources. I know that Mr. Daniels, Sheriff Daniels, testified that having 20,000 additional agents would be helpful. The answer to that is of course. Of course having more personnel would be helpful. But the question is what do they most want? Mr. Daniels, what does Border Patrol most want to secure the border? Do they want policy changes to actually enforce the law, or do they want more resources? Which would they rank higher?
Policy changes.
What kind of policy changes? Enforcing the laws of the United States at the border?
Enforce the rule of law, and I'll share this add-on too. Support for they feel like they're not being supported by this administration.
If we had a law that said that we should follow current law to detain individuals claiming asylum for the pendency of the adjudication of that claim.
So you heard the woke judge in the beginning talking about there's no invasion and we're handling the asylum seekers, professionally or whatever he said. Just more woke rhetoric. It is an invasion. El Paso is, of course, a very large border city. It's one of the largest border cities in America. Probably the largest on the southern border after San Diego. And we already know how California gets down, but it's just remarkable that he would fixate his mouth to say such a thing when he knows damn well that's not true. This is what El Paso looks like right now. So there you have it, folks. Chip Roy was right. The judge is just woke as the rest of them are. We are being invaded. We all know the truth, but you're not allowed to tell the truth if you're a member of the woke cult. If you are a wokey, you have to follow the script. These are not illegal aliens. These are not illegal immigrants. These are asylum seekers.